Hey folks, welcome to Burl Sports. We'll get rolling here in just a minute after I make sure the stream is coming through all right. Do feel free to interact in the chat. Okay, so that looks like it's good on YouTube. We'll make sure we're good on Facebook. Hope you all are off to a great start in December. Things are moving swiftly around my house as we've got our Christmas tree up last weekend. I had a bit of travel for the day job this past week. Then we're into full bore holiday season with different levels of family interaction. My wife and I celebrate our anniversary on December 22nd. So, busy holiday season. So, my middle child's birthday just a couple of days ago, and so December is quite busy. Hey Marty, hey Brent, good to see you on the chat. But yeah, my wife and I got 15 years coming up in 11 days, so exciting times around the Burleson household. All right. Well, without any further ado, we'll just get rolling here. So it's been a few weeks since we've had, or a couple of weeks since we've had a set break. So excited to have a 55 tops set break for us tonight. Appreciate those of you who bought in, everybody who's tuning in to watch as we look at some of the hits. I'll give you a quick rundown of how we do things, and then we'll get rolling. So however many spots you bought, that's how many cards you will get. So if you bought 2 spots, you get 2 cards, etc. That's how many times your name is in this list. So we randomize the list of names, paste it into or we take the list of names, put it in random.org's list randomizer, get it nice and shuffled up, and then we paste that randomized list right next to a checklist. So whoever comes out in spot number 1 gets Dusty Rhodes, spot number 2 gets Ted Williams, and so on. Now there is a little caveat to the 55 set if you've never dug into it much. There are 4 cards that are not printed. So 175, 186, 203, 209 do not exist. Of course, the peak of the player rights feud with Bowman. So several players that did not get a 55 tops card. Um, hey Craig, good to see you in the chat. But you can see, so only sold 206 spots because there are 206 cards in that complete set. So you can see our checklist is all nice and lined up, 145, 146, 147. But then we get down to, I've forgotten what the first one is that's out, 175. So you can see here 175 does not exist, so the 175th card in the break is card number 176. So the checklist is adjusted to reflect, those missing spots. And by the time we get down to the 206th card in the break, that's card number 210, Duke Snyder, and so on. So the checklist is all aligned. I just wanted to make you aware of that before we got rolling. All right, so if we could get some numbers in the chat, between or including 5 and 9, between or including 5 and 9, third number in the chat is how many times we will randomize this list. Congrats to DA1 and only Jay Anderson on Instagram for winning the free spot in this one. If you don't follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, 3 ways to enter the giveaway, 1 winner every week that we do a break that's got 150 spots or more, and a lot of them that have less. Oops, helps if you put the letters in the appropriate order, random.org. All right, so let's see. One, two, three. Thanks, Marty. So we'll randomize this list 9 times. Randomizing 9 times. All right. Good luck, everybody. So here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So you've got Alan on top and Benjamin on bottom. Adjust those, adjust this. Make those names a little bigger. All right, there we go. Well, make it even bigger, I guess. All right, Dusty Rhodes. Going to Alan Roth. Car number 2, Ted Williams. Going to Benjamin Petrosky. Of course, the 55 set is the smallest, regular issue set that Topps produced. 206 cards, down from 250 in 1954, and not quite to the 340 of 1956. Right, card number 4. Al Kaline goes to Matthew Heidel. Overall, this set's in good to very good condition, obviously with a lot of examples in the VGEX. A couple that might technically fall below good. There's the K-line going to Matthew Heidel. Another thing about the 206 card set, while there's a decent number of big stars, there's, I don't know, I think I pulled maybe somewhere between 25 and 30 hits for us to look at tonight. We are popping up to card number 22 next. Bill Scowron goes to Barry Wildison. But pulling almost 30, you're stretching it with guys like Scowron. Obviously solid major league ball player, but not superstar by any stretch. Hal Newhouser though, going to Rich Anton. Johnny Podres goes to Alan Roth. There's the Podres back design. We haven't looked at that yet. A little better if we get a little farther away, I guess. All right, Ernie Banks, next hit, 28, going to Brian Smith. Warren Spahn, he's 31. Going to Greg Ritzer. I think Aaron, PSA 3 here on the Aaron. He's card number 47. And if you've never broken with us before, we do post the full list as soon as the broadcast is over. Hank Aaron going to Rich Anton. But I'll post that on the website, send out links via email and social media. So you should be able to find that pretty easily, usually within about 10 minutes of the broadcast concluding. Another big one up next, Jackie Robinson. He's card number 50. Going to David Mowat. Nice hit there, David, getting the VG Robinson. All right, now we do jump up a good ways, all the way to card number 100. So 50 to 100 in the hits we're looking at. To Monty Irvin. Going to Hunter Peel. And Ted Kluszewski. He's 120. Goes to Kyle Bean. Right. That means our next hit is Sandy Koufax. He's card 123. Koufax rookie, Clemente rookie, Killebrew rookie are, of course, the three major hits in the 55 tops break. So PSA 2 here on the Koufax. He's card number 123. Going to Jeff Williams. So there you go, Jeff. Nice Sandy. And next big rookie, Harmon Killebrew. One's going to Angelo. And Ken Boyers, no slouch. Going to Nathan Lindgren. Got the Harry, he's 152. Going to Jared Houston. Ed Matthews is 155. Goes to David Mammal. Joe Black. Goes to Brian Resnick. All right, next big hit is the Clemente. 164, this is a PSA 2.5. So pretty solid presentation. You can see wrinkle there at the corner that's visible on the back. Ever so visible on the front. But really clean image, decent centering, nice low grade example. So 164. Going to Steven Strauss. Nice hit there for you, Steven. Congrats on the big card, the Clemente. 166. Next hit, Hank Bauer goes to Greg Cohen. There's the Bauer. You got Gil Hodges at 187. And of course, card number 187 is the 185th card in the break. Going to Jordan Adams. Then Scooter Rizzuto, 189, goes to Joseph Cerullo. We got Johnny Sane. Sane's 193, goes to Barton Durham. Then we got Willie Mays. PSA 2.5, 194, goes to Justin Atwood. And Yogi Berra's 198. Christopher Rafe Snyder. Jack Jensen, he's 200. Goes to Jared Houston. And then the last hit we'll look at is the last card in the break. Card number 210, going to Benjamin Petrosky. There is the Snyder. So that's what I got on this one. So appreciate you tuning in. I will do if you've not checked out the 70s mixer or not 70s mixer 70s repack break, it's pretty cool. I did put a little, several scans up here of a lot of, well, not even a lot, some of the graded cards that are in there. Um, I tried to add a video, but it looks like the video is not really there. But there is a preview video on YouTube as well, so if you want to go check that out, please do. And then, yeah, I've got a full list of all the graded cards in the break on here. So over 100 graded cards, 600 packs, so they're falling a little better than one every 6 packs. And so those will start shipping out realistically probably later this week, but all your pre-sale spots I've committed to shipping by the 19th. Um, but then I'll put those fully on sale on the 16th, and so any that are bought on the 16th, probably won't necessarily go out on the 19th, but they'll start rolling out the week of the week leading up to Christmas, and then just depends on how many I sell as to whether they'll all ship out or not. So we'll just see. But appreciate each and every one of you. Check that out. Should be a good one. And we've a little hiatus from set breaks themselves, but this is what will be on sale on Friday. Um, it's on pre-sale right now, so if you want to get in on that, hop in. And then no break the week of Christmas, followed up by we'll have some kind of break to wrap up the year, but I've not quite settled on what that'll be. So we will figure that out when we get closer. But appreciate all of you. Hope you have a great rest of your Sunday evening. And if I don't talk to you before the holidays, hope you have a Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. If not, I hope you find some good time to be with your families and celebrate in the ways that are fitting for you. But that's all I got. This is